Hey.
Oh, hello.
And I'm NyanDroid, and together with the NyanCave. I felt like it happened faster.
Yeah.
It didn't, though.
No. I think that's just the world that we're living in. Welcome, everybody. Ace Attorney. Beard of Justice. Case 4. Play the game. Like the video. Subscribe. Don't do that. Unless you want to. That's totally fine, too. But, like, don't. Unless you want to. Thank you for ending that bit for me. I didn't know how I was going to get out of it. What's up, Ska?
Don't forget Twitch Prime exists. And welcome back, boys. I missed you.
Oh, hey. Yeah,
Ska, thank you.
it's been 2 days since we've been on YouTube.
Yeah, it has been. Friday we were on Fire Emblem. Look out for those videos when we're away in Anime Expo, which is happening in 2 days.
2 days.
That's too fast. I'm not ready. I have laundry in the laundry. I have to wear clothes that I'm not bringing with me.
That's the tough part. It's like I'm packing the 7 shirts I own, and now what do I do?
I bought a can. Oh, right. We
Rather we left off on this guy. Oh,
left off on a cliffhanger.
yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Shisho was staying with a knife in his hand. Oh, blood was dripping onto Shisho's face, getting it all red.
Ow. Where was it dripping from if it was getting on his face?
Oh, God. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared. I passed out and got amnesia.
This is eyewitness testimony from the moment of the murder. Owen, can you tell us anything else about what you saw?
I was so scared. Oh, so scared.
Oh, Owen! His emotions are spiraling out of control. Something must have really frightened him.
Is he all right?
His emotions are running wild because he's trying to recall something frightening to him. I say it loud as soon as I thought it. That's fine. I recommend a therapy session right away.
Double therapy.
I know,
I see. Yes, please do whatever you can do to help the poor boy.
it's like, you know what? Everyone needs therapy. It's great.
Will do, Your Honor.
Thanks, Athena.
I'd better find the cause of these out-of-control emotions pronto.
Oh! Yeah, you're scared. You're screaming, Bobby. I'm not so sorry.
Yeah. Asami!
It's the
Have
Sami.
fun at Anime Expo.
Thank you.
We will. We will. And we'll be there with you in spirit. We got premiere videos going up. Chat's going to be enabled on Fire Emblem.
My volume was way too loud though.
Oh my God.
And Nyan was
This
already
hit me.
really loud. Wow. Yeah, thank you. We've got premiere set up at 3:30, so you know this won't be an empty place. There will be people here. We might even be here.
Yep.
And yeah, I definitely want to stream from LA. So
Got
stick
our
around for
mobile
that.
phone set up for that.
We'll miss you still. And yeah, and we're figuring out some other stuff. So we'll still be around. It's just gonna be a break from our typical programming.
Regularly scheduled programming.
Thank you so much, though.
Thank you, that's crazy.
I gotta thank you, Asami.
You're
and Chet,
crazy.
please. Thank you.
Can I get a
Holy
witness? Shisho was standing with a knife in his hand. Blood was dripping onto Shisho's face, getting all red.
Okay, like I suspected it,
Yeah.
but because I was like, how is blood dripping on his face? Like,
Yeah.
where is it dripping from?
Yeah.
But because he's flat as a board here, he's
Yeah.
definitely lying down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, the blood kind of
Gives it away.
gives it away.
Well, in a horrifying way. Like, this looks terrifying.
I know, it's like he's in a wind tunnel or something,
Yeah.
and someone just fell into it.
Thank you for making it less scary for me.
No
like,
problem.
It was just like, he was in a wind tunnel. A bird just flew. And
Oh.
And the bird's name was shit.
that wasn't his name. It was a really bad name. We can't say it on stream. Really shitty name.
Do you get it?
No.
The shit hit the fan.
Oh, damn. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared I passed out.
I'm just gonna go through. Oh shit. Injection. Poor kid. He's absolutely terrified of something.
Whatever it is, it might be the root cause of his out-of-control emotions. I'd better take another careful look at the images.
Okay, sad about, Shisho standing with a knife.
Super sad.
Yeah, dripping onto his face. That's pretty fair.
Same sad. So we gotta probe something here, and I'm thinking maybe we probe the blood because it's a little weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call.
How was dripping on face?
Mm-hmm.
But even lying down, just holding a knife like that,
Oh, it's kind of weird, right?
kind of weird.
Yeah. While I was dripping onto Shisho's face.
Blood? I don't remember seeing any blood in the crime scene photos. Besides, if the victim was standing upright, how could blood drip down onto his face?
Right?
As I expected, we all managed to obtain. All we managed to obtain from this child is the tale he dreamt up. It's hard to read with this voice.
Now you don't. I don't know what your angle is, but I need you just to sit down.
Every angle is my angle. I'm beautiful.
I guess it's a little weird for blood to drip onto the victim's face while he was standing up. Unless it dripped down from the ceiling or something? What do you think, Simon?
I don't know. Honestly, if I had... Jesus. Okay. Like, it's not what happened because there was nothing in his lungs.
Yeah.
But, like, I think the blood might be the soba broth. And I was just thinking of how tragic it would be if he, like, was sleeping under... Having spent all his energy making soba noodles, he went for a nap, and then the bowl spilled, and the broth dripped into his mouth, causing him to drown.
Yes, without waking up.
But there's no juice.
No. He almost woke up, but the way he slept, his head was underneath the table.
No!
And so he woke up almost drowning, knocking himself out, and then back to continuing to drown.
Yeah, and that cycle continued until
Yes.
the deed was done.
Yeah.
And because he kept waking up, it would remove the fluids from his lungs,
Ah, yes.
which makes it seem like he didn't drown.
Yeah.
But he did. I think that
don't
sounds like
know.
the most likely turn of
Probably.
events.
And we solved it, everybody. Owen's one confused and upset kid right now. Who knows how accurate his memory is? Maybe it's time for that thing instead.
Huh? What thing?
That thing that you and your cohorts do. What do you call it? Rotate your thinking about?
Oh, you mean pivot! Turn your thinking around.
Yes, whatever. It's the same thing either way.
No, it isn't. Who's ever heard of rotating your thinking?
Whoa!
I mean, rotating is... Hey, wait a minute.
What?
You know what, Simon? In this case, I think rotate just might work perfectly after all.
Come again?
All I have to do is rotate things by 90 degrees.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
When he saw his master, Owen must have been...
Owen must have been.
Lying on the floor because
wow.
he
Yeah, I
was
guess.
lying parallel to Shisho.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
I forgot that we took damage for a stupid reason.
Oh, yeah.
Owen must have been lying on the floor when he witnessed his master's murder.
What?
Doing a handstand.
That's the conclusion I arrived at when I rotated my thinking by 90 degrees. Which means all of the visuals in my matrix were off by 90 degrees.
And...
This means Master Tornado was also lying on the floor, which solves another mystery.
I can't remember what the bit was about, but I'm pretty sure it's from Clone High.
Oh, yeah.
GD. And what if they took the Owen and flipped the bitch? Because I think it was from
It
Clone
was-
High, and
it was the
teacher.
house
Yeah.
party.
Did you see the pool? They flipped the bitch.
It was an in-ground pool too. A party got so wild off of non-alcoholic beer.
Oh yeah. Oh god. I want to watch that show again.
I
Because like
know.
undergrads didn't hold up, but I feel like that show would.
Yeah.
JFK.
Yeah.
Gandhi,
I think Clone High does hold up.
right? Joan of Arc. So edgy.
Yeah. Gandhi, the best
Yeah.
part.
And just like the 5-second description, Clone High is an old like Adult Swim cartoon, I think, maybe. I don't know.
At least
Anyways,
Comedy
it's an
Central,
old adult
whatever.
cartoon, and it involved taking all of like some of the greatest figures in history and cloning them, and then putting them in high school together.
Yeah.
So it's like JFK, Gandhi, Joan of Arc,
Abe Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln.
Abe
Lincoln. Yeah.
We're just Abe Lincoln.
And Tom Green, actually.
Yeah, and they
of
just,
comedy fame.
They all like shenanigans. It's really funny. Anyways,
This means Master Tornado is
Okay.
also laying on the floor, which solves another mystery.
Cleopatra. And which mystery is that?
The mystery of how blood could have been dripping onto the victim's face. It becomes much easier to imagine how that could happen if he was lying down. Like someone bleeding onto Master Tornado from somewhere up above him.
I remember now. Somebody was sitting up on top of Shisho. Still noisy.
So trying to recall his master's bloody killer is what spooked Owen originally. The blood that stained the victim's face red came from the person on top of him, sitting on top of him. The victim was holding a knife, so he likely nicked his attacker as he was fighting back.
This means his assailant was injured on their face somewhere, like the forehead, perhaps?
Assuming the victim and his attacker were face to face, then yes. Oh.
I think our good friend Bucky is wearing something on his forehead.
Don't worry, it's perfect. It's to remember we must convict our client before we absolve our client
yeah.
of guilt.
Right.
Yeah, and we
I
haven't done that. It's been a really roundabout way, but we're this close to convicting our client.
So
Don't worry.
close.
So close.
Step 1.
Yep.
I see. So that is what happened. But if I recall correctly, the accused has a fresh bandage on his forehead. Does he not?
Perfect.
This is right on track. We almost got
exactly
him
where I
here.
want to be.
There it is.
Da da da. Maybe he's just got a rash.
That injury of Mr. Wetz is conclusive evidence that he committed this murder.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Okay.
whoa, whoa. Conclusive? I don't know
Nah.
about that.
No.
Maybe you mean concussive because he banged his head. Uh-huh. Ah, concussive evidence. This is good. I'm on point today.
Why?
The Thinker statue is concussive evidence.
You've activated my trap card, Nayuda.
It seems you have dug yourself into a pit you cannot crawl out of.
No. Even though I figured out the reason for Owen's out-of-control emotions, all I did was raise further suspicion against my own client.
Perfect.
What do I do now?
What's the matter? You aren't thinking of throwing in the towel, are you?
But it looks so bad for Bucky. I mean, he had both motive and opportunity. Plus, he has that injury on his forehead.
Your Honor, I sense that the defense is finally ready to let it go and move on.
Has Nayuda been right once in his life? Has he ever been correct?
Oh my god. Maybe
I don't know
that's
if he
his thing.
has. I don't know.
Rude, but okay.
Well, Miss Sykes, I understand that you don't want to give up on your client, but I won't allow you to prolong this trial without a good reason.
Well, that lawyer did her best, but all the signs point to the defendant's guilt.
Maybe it's time she gave up. She tried everything she could.
Well, it's kind of nice, actually.
I really, really don't want to back down, but
Silence.
Good old Simon. Athena, are you having doubts about Bucky's innocence?
I wouldn't say that. It's just...
Do you remember what you said to Bucky earlier this morning?
You mean you believe me, man?
Of course not. Bucky, more like sucky. You suck. You're gonna be found guilty. Of course. No matter what, I'll believe in you to the very end.
Were those just empty words?
Of course not. It's just that all the cards are stacked against us.
Are you still stuck on that line of thinking? Whoa! Hi! Oh my god! Motive, opportunity, and an injury to his forehead. Is that all it takes to make you stop believing in your client? Tell me again, who are you to Bucky?
Great scene, but like, this is some pretty damn compelling reasons not to believe in your client.
Now kiss.
I'm his Ms. Chickadee lawyer.
Then do your duty and believe in him until the very end.
I will.
Just wanted to get the full 3D effect there.
Yeah, choke me harder, Daddy. Sorry.
So close.
Sorry.
Simon's absolutely right. I'm Bucky's lawyer, and he's depending on me.
Defense team, please, no fighting in my courtroom.
The defense is ready to resume, Your Honor. Prosecutor Blackwell is just giving me a pep talk is all.
Oh,
Homer
damn.
Simpson style.
Yep.
Thank you, prosecutor. May I have another?
I didn't do it for your sake. I did it for the future of Wet Soba,
Of course he did.
my beloved
Yeah.
soba shop.
Yeah, I got it. The defense would like to now continue with Owen's therapy session.
Owen, would you be all right with that?
Oh, okay. So somebody was sitting up on the top of Shisho, bleeding from their head, and smushing something into Shisho's face.
That's funny.
What is it?
I still hear discord in Owen's voice, but I don't sense any inconsistencies between his statements and his emotions. And there don't seem to be any contradictions in his testimony itself either.
Simone says, don't ship, please and thank you. And listen, I wouldn't if it wasn't so incredibly canon, okay? And I'll give you...
This ship got cannons, man.
I know. Like, obviously Simon could only ever love, like, just one. You know? There's only one for Simon.
Yeah.
And that's Wet Soba.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Wet Soba. I love you so much. I order the extra helping of noodles, and you're the only one who asks me whether I like them firm or soft. Of course,
Blackwell?
the correct answer is both. You start with the soft noodles, and by the time you finish those, the firm noodles have become softer as they slide down my throat.
Okay, that's enough.
I feel the wet broth.
No.
Nope. I can't cut his feed.
I ship wet quill.
Cameron, what's happening?
You made it weird.
Ah,
Wouldn't be
so
the
that's
first
it,
time.
huh?
Did you figure something out?
Your ability to sense emotions is making you focus too much on his feelings, Athena. But there's actually something he's being very vague about in his testimony. If you can clarify what he's feeling uncertain about with some evidence, you should be able to move forward from there.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll give it a try.
My mouth is so stiff.
Some good up and downs. Also, like if you stretch your jaw, and give a nice right below. Actually, okay, the muscle below your cheekbone and your jaw, you can give that a good little rub like this, and that's like really a tight muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the side to side in your jaw does not do too much to stretch it, by the way. Oh.
I'll just update the mood matrix with the new information. And then we'll be ready to go. So I just need to present some evidence on what Owen is being vague about, huh?
I understand. If he was going to the same soba shop as Blackwell, his jaw would not be nearly as stiff.
Nope.
So we have to present some evidence to something.
We do.
Shisho had blood on his face and a knife in his hand. And he was on the floor, and somebody was smushing something into his face.
Oh, Sekiro? What happened to Sekiro?
Oh my
It's
god.
just about finding time for Sekiro.
True.
Totoro.
Yeah.
I like how they just switched Owen onto his side. Just like, boop.
Oh, hey, bud.
No, you know if you come over here, you're getting lint rolled.
Dun, 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 dun.
You should just keep his actual brush here.
I know. I just didn't want to because I didn't want to take it away from the house to be able to do it.
Where's the knife?
Yeah, the knife's over there.
Well, his knife was in his right hand.
No, I know,
Okay.
but in the picture, it's over there.
Oh.
Oh, you think that I'm done? I'm not done.
Okay, whoa. Actually, you know what? I think I might get a clue if I go through this.
Adam!
happening, Adam?
Simon protect and attack, because he want his soba back.
Nice.
Very nice.
Thanks, Adam.
So now, let's see what Owen is feeling uncertain about. It should manifest as something Owen isn't being specific about.
What's the matter? Is this too tough for you?
No, I'm thinking, so stop distracting me. I think I can guess what Owen is uncertain about. I just don't know which piece of evidence will pull the information I need to the surface. Blah, 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 blah.
You can't solve this with a rigid thought process. Try kneading your mind as well.
Kneading my mind? That's not soba-dough, you know.
Looks like you've learned a thing or two about making soba at least.
You think? I've only been hearing about it all day today, all frickin' day.
Well, even with that tiny bit of knowledge, you ought to be able to find your answer.
That's Simon. He figured something out again, hasn't he? And what does the soba making process have to do with what Owen is unsure about?
I think that Homer should be a lawyer for this question because the answer is obviously dough.
Oh, yeah, gee.
So the thing he's uncertain of is something. He was
this.
smushing something.
Yeah.
Right?
And we have to be like, it was soba. It was soba. It was soba noodles.
There was nothing
The room was
weird
covered in
this long.
soba flour.
Yeah.
I think it might be the crime scene report. It's the only thing that makes a lick of sense.
It is the only thing that makes a lick of sense.
Nice.
Let's put a name to the thing Owen's uncertain of, shall we? By identifying the murder weapon that was used to suffocate the victim. Fortunately for us, I spy the murder weapon right here in this crime scene photo.
Unfortunately for you, I spy nothing of the sort. And the police did not spy anything of the sort during their investigation either.
I mean, like, super dark, but like Ace Attorney makes you think of the best murder weapons.
Yeah.
Because if you were to suffocate someone with dough,
Yeah.
right, you could just eat it after. It'd be kind of gross. But
It
that-
would certainly
that's
disappear it.
evidence gone.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there might be dough on the victim's face still.
Yeah. And maybe in their lungs a bit.
Yeah,
But if you give them mouth to mouth, you get rid of that dough real
I
quick.
guess so. Anyways, just lick it off. No, that probably wouldn't help.
No, that'd put your DNA all over the
Yeah.
victim's face.
We were making out, it was real hot and heavy. Why, like, you licked their eye? It was real hot and heavy. You wouldn't understand. Don't worry about it. It's what we're into.
No, feed the dough to the victim's parents.
Oh. Why not just bake it?
Yeah, and then feed it to them.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Good,
perfect.
Good. Yeah, now we're on the same page.
You know what paper towel is?
Yeah, probably inside the paper towel holder.
You can grab it. Go, Nyanny.
Pray tell, where is this murder weapon you see?
You don't see it because it no longer looks the way it did when it was used as a weapon. This is what the killer pressed into Master Tornado's face.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
It's the noodles.
I think it might actually be the noodles.
It's the noodles.
It's the nudes, bro. I've been drowned by nudes before.
The mystery person that Owen saw pressed soba into the victim's face, thereby suffocating him.
I grow weary of your tasteless jokes. How could anyone commit murder with soft, delicate soba? The noodles would instantly fall apart if they were pressed into someone's face.
Yes, I agree.
Well, I disagree. There is a way the soba could have been used to suffocate the victim.
What? What? You will explain your theory at once, Miss Sykes.
To kill Master Tornado, the culprit must have smothered him.
Tasteless jokes. Nice, Adam. Nice.
Uncut soba dough.
Well, uncooked soba noodles does. Yeah, it's gotta be uncut soba dough for sure.
Uncut soba dough.
You could make a pretty good rap song out of uncut soba dough.
Uncut soba dough.
Yeah. I mean, you just gotta do that typical rhythm. Uncut soba dough, uncut soba dough, uncut soba dough. Uncut soba dough, uncut soba dough, uncut soba dough. Soba dough, soba dough, soba dough, soba dough. Soba dough, soba dough, soba dough, soba dough.
Yeah.
My chick, she loves soba
I was gonna make... No, okay, never mind. I was gonna make soba, but I didn't.
The culprit must have used the soba before it was cut into noodles. In other words, the murder weapon was raw soba dough.
What?
I don't know if I could do that in Simon's voice.
Order! Order in the court!
Soba dough, soba dough, soba dough, soba dough.
Soba dough could definitely be used to suffocate someone, couldn't it?
Are you all right, Prosecutor Sadmati?
I was just letting the soul of the victim know that the accused will finally face justice thanks to the foolish lawyer before me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Allow me to summarize your statements. As the accused was killing the victim, he was slashed in the face by the victim's knife.
Oh.
The weapon he used to suffocate the victim was the dough in the dressing room. He then disposed of the murder weapon by cutting the dough into noodles.
Gah!
Why, you smarmy.
Smarmy.
Afterwards, the accused put the victim's face into the bowl of soba noodles and broth to wash off the blood that had dripped onto the victim's face from his own.
Well then, can't we just run a quick DNA test here?
Yes. And there you have it, the true sequence of events behind this foul affair.
And now, wait just a minute. I never once said that Mr. Wet was the culprit.
Who but the accused knows how to cut dough into noodles, defense?
Ugh.
It's a very good point, Prosecutor Sadmati. I heard that cutting soba dough into uniform noodles requires considerable training. But then, what about the dying message? How do you explain that? The defendant wouldn't have known about Uendo's Owen personality.
Perhaps the victim was simply playing with the cards and they had no other and they hold no other meaning. Perhaps he spelled out Owen's name in jest sometime before his murder.
Yeah,
Just
maybe.
Casually just guessing the name of a fourth personality.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. From Owen's testimony, it's clear that Master Tornado cared for the boy. It appears we've arrived at a compelling conclusion. Taken together, all of these points point a convincing picture of the defendant's guilt.
Owen, is there anything else you can tell us? It doesn't matter how small a detail. Anything will do.
You're scaring me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Owen. Auntie Athena didn't mean to raise her voice. I have to be gentler with him. I can't forget he's only 5 years old. No need to be scared, okay, sweetie? Just tell us anything you can remember.
Well, when I woke up, the person who killed Shisho was standing over me, bleeding from their head.
Owen, you saw the killer's face? Oops, I did it again. So who was it, Owen? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know who it was.
I'm picking up some noise. That means there's still something to uncover in Owen's testimony.
I don't know what Owen saw, but suffice it to say we are analyzing the dreams of a child.
And I'll remind you that you've been using the dreams of this child to basically convict our client, okay?
You've wasted enough of our time, defense. Let it go and move on.
No, there is still discord in Owen's heart that needs to be addressed. Therefore, I can't give in here.
Owen, do you think you can continue your testimony for us?
Okay.
I'll enter the new info and run an update then.
Ooh, nice long one here.
Okay. Shisho had blood on his face and the knife in his hand. He was on the floor and somebody was smooshing dough into his face. But I couldn't move at all. I was so scared I passed out. And when I woke up, the person who killed Shisho was standing over me.
Happy?
Yeah, I know. Well, this is a tough one.
You're so happy.
Oh, I gotta see what the wraparound text is, though.
Yeah.
Owen saw the real killer's face. This is ultra-critical eyewitness testimony. He must have been so scared. But wait a minute. What's that one emotion doing in there?
Okay. Well, you never know.
'Cause he's happy, yeah. Happiness is a place where happiness is a poop.
Ba-da-ba.
Despite witnessing the culprit's terrible crime firsthand, Owen experienced a positive feeling, one of relief?
The person the witness saw was no stranger. Rather, it was the accused. Therefore, it is only natural that he felt some level of relief when he saw a familiar face. Defense, end this madness and sully your soul no more.
Owen, who did you see?
Oh, that nice smell. I love the smell of that perfume.
It was her.
It's the smell of... Oh...
You can do it! Try to remember, Owen!
Oh, the smell of... Oh!
Owen?
It seems Owen is now resting in the infirmary. They certainly have their hands full today down there. Let's continue with the trial.
Oh, what's happening, Mono Doof?
Nayuta? More like Nayuta.
Ha!
Nah, you.
Got him.
Despite Owen's testimony, it is the opinion of this humble servant of the Holy Mother that the child's words were insufficient to clear the accused of suspicion.
But what about the scent of perfume Owen mentioned? I believe it's a clue that will lead us to the true culprit.
But there are thousands of perfumes in the world.
It could even be the scent of the hair product the accused uses.
He does have one amazing hairstyle, so that's certainly possible.
The witness is a 5-year-old boy. He cannot tell the difference between conventional perfumes and hair products.
He said he loves that perfume, Naida.
Why couldn't you have gone for a crew cut or something, Bucky?
What's more, the only person who can cut soba noodles with such precision is the accused, and no other.
I think Bucky did cut the noodles.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure, and that's what, like, not a weekend at Bernie's. I don't know. I didn't see it, so I can't make the reference.
No.
But yeah, like, he came in the second time to deliver the noodles, and it was like, oh, here are your noodles. Oh, what? You know, don't get all excited or anything. God, why are you never satisfied with my noodles? If you like them so much, why don't you just eat them? Ah! Meanwhile, he's just dead.
Meanwhile, dead.
Oh, man. How am I supposed to argue with that?
And so the person Owen saw at the scene of the crime can only be...
I mean, she shows basically Yu Narukami on Christmas Day. Or Christmas Eve, sorry.
Oh, yeah. So you want me to stay?
Oh my... The accused, Bucky Wet.
Huh?
What the?
Hey, everybody. Hey! I never use hair products or anything with smell. If I wore something like that, it smell good in the soba. Boom! Check it. Woo! 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 Everybody get soba.
Oh, the judge. Make sure the
Except
judge.
Me.
Oh, he got some.
Oh, he
He was
did
the first one, yeah.
Oh, okay, I missed it.
Mr. Wet, aren't you supposed to be resting in the infirmary?
He's saving your ass right now, Athena.
Whatever. You think I let my soba stink of perfume? Try that chilled soba for yourself and see.
I believe we have no choice but to try it. Strictly for examination purposes, of course.
Refresh.
Now then, let's dig in, shall we? Eat the document.
no.
That was delightful. Well, I'm satisfied that there are no traces of hair products or perfumes in Mr. Wet's soba. First, sweet bean buns, and now savory soba. What a delectable trial this has been.
This texture is different from the soba I had the other day. It reminds me of a dish we have in Kurain called banupun.
What you think, Miss Chickadee? My soba's pretty good, isn't it?
It's delicious. Don't you think so, Simon?
It still pales in comparison to his late father's cuisine.
Oh,
Simon, why you always gotta be so hard on me?
Bailiff, take the defendant back to the infirmary at once for some rest.
What? Hey, I ain't a lump of plain old weedy udon dough, you know. I'm fresh like my soba. You don't let soba dough rest. It's about the free freshness of soba. Grind the seeds fresh, cut the dough fresh, and put new.
Good grief, what a defendant.
At least Bucky wasn't the source of the perfume smell. Wait, smelly perfume?
Thank you. It looks like you remembered something.
The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of a certain somebody.
Oh, and who might that be?
There's only one person that comes to mind. The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of this person.
Nayuda.
It's sandalwood and it is not perfume. It is an essential oil.
Oh, bother.
Gaylu Tornado. Yeah, she did smell very nice, didn't she?
Just a moment, defense. You would throw suspicion on Geiru now because of a scent? Your Honor, there is no need to go along with these ever-changing claims of the defense.
I suppose their claims have been awfully inconsistent.
But Geiru could have been at the crime scene.
Yes, but...
You'll get to see those balloons of hers if we call her back to the witness stand.
Well, I mean, I can't argue with that. I mean, yeah.
Can I stay?
How vulgar! His Honor is not interested in such things.
I don't think you... setting the matter of balloons aside entirely, I do believe it's appropriate to ask Geiru some questions, given the circumstances, of course. Ah, yeah. Judge is back, baby. This has nothing to do with her balloons, of course.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Pulkunka!
Whoa, GD, what, boobs? No.
No.
Balloons.
Balloons.
Balloon art. Jesus.
Yeah.
Balloon art.
Work of
I
balloon
thought
art.
you were more respectful than that.
I think that there's a
disgusting.
foul wind blowing.
There it is. Yeah. Boop. Thank you for calling this disciple of the Tornado School of Rakugo back for an encore. It's me, the balloon artist you all know and love, Geiru Tornado. 1, 2, a balloon.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I like how they make the boom sound.
Yeah, I know,
I was waiting for the judge's eyes to go, "Whoop," come out of his head.
Who
and
did that?
stuff.
Is that Looney Tunes?
I think so.
Yeah, like old though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was, what were the names? Warner, Blank, and Dot?
Oh, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot?
Yeah, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot.
Oh, that's
The Animaniacs?
Animaniacs.
What a wonderful balloon artistry!
Your Honor, please.
I haven't done anything yet. Now then, what would you like me to make for you this time?
Actually, I called you back for more testimony.
But I'm all talked out. This case has left me completely deflated. I couldn't tell. What? You didn't find that funny? Oh, anyway, what exactly is going on, Simon?
It seems the person who murdered Master Tornado was wearing perfume.
And you are the only person I could think of who wears perfume.
Wait, you mean I'm a suspect now?
Geiru, you knew about Owen, right?
Well, yeah. I often play with him at She Show's request.
So that means you could have let that fake dying message, right?
What? Just because I wear perfume and know Owen, you think I'm a murderer? Oh, how could you?
The witness is absolutely right.
Thank
With
you.
no evidence but the distorted memories of a small child. It is outrageous of the defense to accuse this woman.
That's right. You don't even have any proof.
Oh, man. Do you think the cut is under her red nose?
That or her bongs.
Oh, yeah.
Or her gloves.
I thought that maybe
think the
I thought that
nose.
maybe she was crying, but then like her makeup was running so bad that the tears were red or like pink.
Oh.
You may step down from the stand, Geiru.
No, you may not.
The defense does not have one scrap of evidence that connects you to the crime. She has many.
Just 1 minute. I may not have proof, but Owen's testimony is still...
Enough. Please feel free to leave, Geiru.
But I'm so close. There must be something I can do.
Well, if the prosecutor says it's okay, then I guess I'll be going now. Sammy?
Hoy, Garu. You're an entertainer, aren't you? Once you go on stage, it's your duty to complete your performance, is it not? So, what are you doing leaving halfway through?
Did you get it? Haha, you're right.
Oh.
There's a bandage on Garu's forehead. And since we know that Master Tornado's killer had a cut on their foreface somewhere.
What can I say?
Impossible!
Bugger.
How did you know, Simon?
I didn't, but I had to take a chance and see for myself. Otherwise, your theory would remain a groundless accusation.
Your Honor, Prosecutor Sedmati, the scent of perfume, an injury on the forehead, these things are completely consistent with Owen's testimony. In short, the mysterious individual Owen saw in the dressing room could have been Garu.
Miss Sykes, does this mean you are formally indicting this witness for the murder of Typhoon Tornado?
Should your accusation prove to be false, I hope you're prepared to pay the price in full.
Simon, what price is he talking about?
Oh, I thought that should be obvious. Prosecutor Sadmonk is saying he'll see to it that you never stand in a court of law again. I must say, though, he knows how to make a trial interesting.
Just whose side are you on, Simon?
Go on, then. Into the deep with you. You really have but one choice anyway. Well, Miss Sykes, I'm waiting.
With regards to the witness, Garu Tornado, the defense wishes to...
Indict her. Wait, shit. Indict her.
Garu definitely seems suspicious, but what if she really isn't the culprit?
Hoy, you'd better not be getting cold feet. It's all up to you and how much you believe in your client now. So put up your dukes and fight. Fight.
There's no reason for me to hold back, not if I really believe in my client. The defense wishes to formally indict Garu Tornado of the murder of Typhoon Tornado.
I have tried to be merciful, but now not even your pleas will reach the Holy Mother's ears. You will have plenty of time to regret your decision in the pit of hell.
Except they won't need to. No, you, the person who murdered the victim, was not Mr. Wet. It was Garu Tornado.
Goodness, that's quite a scene.
I just mean let me go that way. That bandage is... It's just a foam from a silly slip-up I made while cooking yesterday, that's all. I put my ladle in the pot. It got so hot, and I was trying to wipe my forehead because it just got so warm out because it was in the southern heat. And then, oh no, I got a little burn. That's all. It's a little quick thing like that. I'm making some food.
What kind of extreme cooking were you doing to cut yourself on the forehead?
Well, what can I say? That's what happened.
You also don't have an alibi for the period before 4 p.m., do you, Garu?
But I really didn't know anything was wrong until Shisha was found dead. If you don't believe me, then with the twisty twist
Oh!
and balloon. There you have it, an adorable kitty.
I mean, you can't argue with that. I mean,
Also-
look at it. I don't know if adorable is the right word for it.
Also looks like a dog.
But there it is. I guess we were wrong. Huh.
I think it's a corgi. Doesn't
Almost.
look like a cat at all.
I think it looks like a
It
kitty
looks like
that's
a
been-
really good kisser, though.
Yeah, following Kylie Jenner's lip routine. Have you ever seen those things where you like suck into like a cup and then it makes your lips all
Oh,
Kylie Jenner?
no, I haven't.
Oh, yeah, that kitty's been doing that.
Oh, God.
How could you suspect a cutesy little balloon artist like me?
Garu, I've been meaning to say this for a while now, but could it be that you don't have an eye for balloon art?
Don't you think I know that? You didn't have to come out and say it.
I mean, like, even if they look slightly off, they're still really impressive.
Yeah, like they're very intricate, just not cute.
Oh, I'm the daughter of a great Rakugo artist. I never wanted to do stupid balloon art. I was supposed to be a Rakugo storyteller too, just like my late daddy. But Shisho told me to do balloon art instead.
Why, though?
I guess the victim thought she had no talent as a Rakugo artist either.
So you're still gonna suspect a poor little thing like me?
Please stop trying to skirt the issue. It all comes down to the scent of perfume and the cut on your forehead. You and the culprit in Owen's testimony share these two traits.
You dead set on accusing me, aren't you? Well, here's what I have for naughty little girls like you with a twisty twist. I'ma cut you, itch!
Wow. That happened.
I thought she was raised in the South, but nope. Oh. Go ahead. Make me testify all you want. When the truth's revealed, it'll be your balloon all mine that goes pop. Got it?
She seems stable.
Oh my! Is this yet another hidden personality?
Simon, is everybody in the tornado school like this?
How should I know?
Man, Shisho must have been a hoot. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
Wow.
Donk, donk. Uh-huh. Okay. One
That's
tap
like
if
her
you're
war
angry.
cry.
2 taps if you're really angry. Okay.
We done fucked it.
Huh.
Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call after my act. Shisho and Owen were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I saw the note Shisho left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb them, you know. The perfume Owen smelled must have been left over for when I visited.
So Garu's saying she went into the dressing room, but then left right away?
Don't take her at her word.
Come on, do you really think I would? I'm just trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened.
Now then, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Man, like, just once in Ace Attorney, I would hope that the testimony would have one line, and it was just like, I didn't do it.
Oh, no.
and that's it. And then the prosecution's like, yep, that's good enough for me. And the judge is like,
Oh, there's a compelling argument and there are no inconsistencies here.
But... Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call after my act.
oh, sorry. My bad.
It is your bad.
A courtesy call after your performance, huh? Come to think of it, Window mentioned making the same kind of visit.
Yeah, I visit to your master before and after her routine. Your routine. That's just common courtesy with us Rakugo artists and entertainers.
You guys don't give me a courtesy visit after our performance.
Oh, Mr. Megahasi, thank you!
Isn't it great that prosecutors aren't punished for indicting the wrong person multiple times, but the defense is at risk of losing their badge if they do the same thing once?
Welcome to Japanifornia, where the law isn't fair and being a prosecutor's pretty cool.
It's the coolest.
Except for now you gotta work under Edgeworth, so that's something.
Hey, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I put in my work.
Basically, my response to this is always, life's unfair, get used to it.
Bam, Mr. Megahasi!
Thank you, though.
Life sucks and then you die. What the French teacher in my high school told us.
Wow.
So that means you paid the victim a courtesy call before your performance too, right? What did you see at that time?
He was having a drink and getting himself into a festive mood. He liked to say that drinking gave him a silver tongue.
So he was already drinking by then.
Wendell wasn't there in the dressing room yet at that time. He must have gone in there during my act, because when I came back, Shisho and Owen were in there, but they were just snoring up a storm.
Could you describe how they appeared?
They were both stretched out on the floor, snoozing away.
So
One more permanently
sitting
than the other.
Sitting the victim up over the table must have been the culprit's doing. After all, who wouldn't stretch out on the floor if they could take a nap? Plus, that matches up with what Owen said in his testimony. But if he was asleep, how could you tell it was Owen? How did you know it wasn't Wendo?
I've known the guy for ages. One look at his face and I know which one I'm dealing with.
I see.
I saw the note Shisho left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb him, you know?
Where did you find your master's note?
Hold it. Do y'all play these things?
Yeah, I do.
Hey-o! TBD! Thank you.
Since you've already figured out Geiru's English name, and Blood Hungry Kitten told you her Japanese name, steal my job, why don't you? I guess I'll explain the defendant and victim's names. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Thank you, TBD!
Since you figured out Bucky's English name, his Japanese is Susuru Uchitate. Susuru means to slurp, and Uchitate means freshly kneaded.
Oh.
Ah.
I guess you could. You know, like, what is it? Onomatopoeia?
Yes.
It I don't know. Like,
Japan has some really awesome onomatopoeia.
Yeah, like, I don't know. They take me getting used to. Like, when I first hear about them, I'm always like, what? And then after, I'm like, oh, maybe, like, yeah, and stuff
Oh,
like.
and G.
G.
Yeah.
Well, that one's weird because it doesn't really make a sound.
Yeah, but it works. Taifu is a pun on typhoon, and since I don't want to repeat the meaning of his Japanese last name, his Japanese name is Bakufu, which means an explosive blast.
Kaboom!
I have to be right back.
Okay.
When's the P4 meme stream, Scout? It's gonna have to be after we get back. Whoa, okay, well, wow, this is weird. I've never had this happen before.
Where'd you find the master's note? None in there, can't remember. Did you notice anything unusual or out of place in the room? Well, there was sake and a half-eaten manju on the table. But I didn't see anything else out of place or anything in the room, though. Oh, is that a fact? Of course it is. What do you think? And you didn't change anything when lying around.
Oh, sorry. Nothing. Sorry.
Oh.
Well, you win there.
I didn't do anything. Look, I'm telling you. I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
Your baldness. I request that statement be added to Geiru's testimony.
Simon! It was all on fire. What was it? What's a statement like that going to do for us?
Just play along and you'll see soon enough.
Oh, hey, what's going on? The literal, actual, for real FBI. We are so sorry. And Clay is arrested for voice crimes.
No, wait.
That's pretty close. I think we
Pretty
need
close.
two of us on it to really give it the full body that it
Oh,
needs.
yeah.
FBI. How does this happen?
That was for our good friend.
Oh yeah. Pour one out for the booster.
No, for Fire Emblem Crimes.
Oh, yo. Fire Emblem Crimes. So sad.
Forgot to do that.
I have no problem with adding that to the testimony, but how about you, Miss Sykes?
I have no problem with that either, Your Honor. What is Simon thinking? I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in that room.
Hold it!
Oh, so I just want to confirm. You didn't see anything at all unusual or out of place anywhere around the victim. I already told you nothing. And you didn't touch anything at all in the dressing room. How many times I gotta say it? No, I didn't touch anything. Wait, but then is she
The
saying she
TV,
didn't see
baby.
what Uendo immediately saw when he checked the victim's body? Does that mean it wasn't there yet? And that... Oh, hold on. I guess there was something. What is it? The soba making equipment was already out in the room. That means Bucky must have been in the dressing room before me, doing something. Thanks for the non-help.
Yeah, thank you for not convicting yourself, okay? Wow, you're being a real bitch here, okay?
Yeah. Well, a new statement has been added, but she's still sticking to her guns.
She said she didn't quite see anything unusual in the dressing room. But that strikes me as a little strange on its own.
Really? Why?
If Master Tornado really is the one who left that, you'd think Geiru would have noticed it. And if Master Tornado wasn't the one who left it, then we must ask who did. You know what I'm getting at, don't you, Athena?
I think so. I really appreciate Simon's help, but I've got to come up with the answer myself this time.
Bonk, bonk.
Yeah, I visited the dressing room.
Oh, we didn't press this one.
The perfume Owen smelled must have been left over from when I visited. So you admit that the scent Owen smelled when he witnessed the crime was from your perfume? Yeah, sure, why not? All it proves is that I was in the dressing room anyway. If, it don't do a thing to prove I killed Shisho.
That may be true, but
Bucky's the one who bumped off Shisho. I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
I mean, I guess we gotta go with the crime scene report, because it's the only thing, once again, it's really, really great evidence. Whatever, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, here we go.
Objection!
Nice.
It's so full, it's full of content.
Geiru, you said that you didn't notice anything odd or unusual near your master. You also said you didn't touch anything in the dressing room.
That's right. What about it?
Then, I wonder who left that dying message with the Kurata cards.
What are you going on about? It had to have been Bucky.
Sorry, but that's not possible. Because only 3 people knew of Uendo's personalities. Uendo, your master, and you.
I thought Uendo didn't even know.
If Bucky had left that Karuta message, he wouldn't have spelled out Owen. He would have spelled out Uendo.
What it boils down to is this. As a member of the Tornado School, you, Geiru Tornado, are the only one who could have left that dying message. And as the person who left that message, it is clear that you are Master Tornado's killer.
Will ya ever quit your yapping?
You are like wretches clinging to the spider thread of salvation. Allow me
I felt so bad.
to cut that holy thread from the heavens and bring you back down to earth.
Damn, that gets me. I felt so bad. A spider scared me in the shower last night.
No.
Yeah, I drained him.
You drained him.
I drained him.
You know
I
what?
know.
That's totally fine. All it means is
felt
he's gonna
bad.
crawl back up from the drain because he will not
Maybe.
die.
I don't know. It was a daddy long legs. I felt
Oh,
bad.
no,
I know.
you might
It
have.
just spooked me. I panicked.
Yeah.
I usually don't.
Yeah.
It was the worst too, because like his little legs were all like.
Oh,
I saw a centipede this morning and I didn't know how to proceed, so I just stayed still.
Oh, did it have the little butt pincers?
I don't know. It was a full-on freaking centipede, and I was like, ugh.
Ugh.
inside?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know they aren't even actual spiders. I know.
You just sometimes you get spooked and you
And you
drown
murder
a spider.
things.
I don't know if this is true. I've heard that they're actually like very venomous, but that their fangs can't possibly penetrate human skin.
I heard that as well.
And so they're not dangerous because of that, but
yeah.
normally they would be.
right? To what?
Is
though?
can anyone confirm that? I don't know if it's true or not. It's a
To
rumor I heard.
marshmallow?
I watched a whole video specifically on that topic.
Yeah, is it true?
No.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
They are venomous.
Yeah.
Their fangs cannot puncture human skin, but it's not
Dangerous?
It's not that potent. It's not as potent as people said it was.
Mm.
Oh. Well, that takes all the danger out of Daddy Longlegs, doesn't it?
Yep. So that murder was cold blooded.
Would you quit butting in whenever things start going my way?
Oddly enough, there was a second one there.
Oh my God, his wife.
Maybe.
No.
I don't know. They definitely watched it happen though.
Oh no.
But then I felt so bad about the first one that I couldn't do it to the second one.
Yeah.
So we just hung out while I showered.
Yeah. I've been
Yeah.
there.
It was a bit awkward.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Silent child. Playtime is over.
What did you just say?
As the witness stated, she went into the dressing room and then soon came back out again. But the victim's note was not the only reason she left with such haste. There was another reason that compelled Geru to leave at once. Geru, would you please relate said reason to the court?
There was a reason why Geru had to leave the dressing room?
Well, I didn't want to show you this, but I guess I got no choice.
All right. I'm sitting down. I got my seatbelt on. Let's do this.
Buckle up, bitches. Keep your eyes peeled, because I'm only doing this once.
Oh my.
Your hand is all swollen and red. What happened, Geru?
If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you for.
Why? This kind of feels like a JoJo pose a bit.
Timmy, Konoyaro.
Okay, man, I got some stuff to say about JoJo. Maybe we'll see it at the end.
But what?
Allergic reactions to buckwheat can vary, though they're usually on the severe side. With Taifu Tornado making soba noodles in his dressing room, Geru is lucky to still be alive considering all the soba flour that was swirling in the air.
Good thing I left pretty quick. I managed to escape with just a mild reaction. But I touched Shisho as he was being carried away, and look what I did to my poor hands.
Oh yeah, so they established that the murder weapon was buckwheat flour. Dough, sorry. So that would definitely cause a reaction.
There must have been soba broth on his clothes or something. If I'd inhaled any of that soba flour, I'd have had a seizure and it'd have been a good night, Gary. I never could have stayed in that dressing room for very long.
A person allergic to buckwheat couldn't be in a room with soba flour in the air. And certainly couldn't use soba dough as a murder weapon either.
This isn't good.
You knew it would come to this, didn't you? That's why you never mentioned her allergy.
Allergy.
As if it would do anything so, as if I would do anything so underhanded. I was simply trying to protect the privacy of this witness.
I'm sick of all these accusations. Why don't I just testify and get it all out in the open, yeah? It won't be long, yeah. It won't be long, yeah. If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I'll get an allergic reaction. And with that much soba flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me. Look at my hand. Just touching Shisho's body caused this much damage. There must have been soba broth on his clothes, so I never could have committed that murder in the dressing room.
I still can't believe it. Nobody told me she had a soba allergy. Did you know, Simon?
Does it look like I knew? Protect the privacy of the witness, my foot. What a dirty trick.
Now what do we do?
There's only one thing to do.
Punch her in the boob?
Put Prosecutor Sadmonk to shame with your cross-examination.
You do, and just
Right.
bounces back. Tunk.
Oh, shit.
No matter how small, I'll find us an opening and break her testimony down.
They're not that small.
If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction!
You're not lying about this soba allergy of yours, right?
Of course not. I swear on the grave of my father up in heaven.
Well,
I can even get you a doctor's certificate if you want.
she seems to be telling the truth.
I had this allergy for as long as I can remember. But I never dreamt in a million years it'd clear me of this murder.
And you'll come out of this smelling like a delicate buckwheat flour to boot.
Odd line.
Well said, Your Honor.
Yeah, but it works.
And with that much soba flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me.
I'll give you that there was quite a bit of flour scattered about in that dressing room. But you went in to pay your respects to your master regardless, right? Blah.
Yeah, but like I said, I came right back out. I mean, the soba making tools were right there. You better believe I was careful not to breathe any of it in.
But you still could have committed this crime if you held your breath while doing it.
Don't be ridiculous. I would have suffocated to death before Shisho did.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Jeez. Get a grip, will you?
Damn, she's aggressive.
Be loon aggressive.
Looking at my hand, just touching Shisho's body caused this much damage.
Maybe there's a twist here. Like, you're actually allergic to dogs and not soba.
You kidding? Bring my little Jugemu.
Jugemu.
Jugemu?
Yep, Jugemu.
Jugemu in here. I'll hug and squeeze him like there's no tomorrow. I'm telling you, I have a genuine, honest to goodness soba allergy.
Your dog is a robot.
Defense, the witness clearly has an authentic allergy to buckwheat. Any further deliberation on the matter would be meaningless, pointless, worthless.
Throw buckwheat at her.
You heard the man, lawyer girl. Now run along.
All right, fine. I was just starting to think the same thing myself. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though.
I probably got this allergic reaction on my hand here because I touched Shisho. Which I said a whole bunch of times. Because I touched Shisho. Touched
He is your
Shisho.
father. Stop.
Not like that. And is he?
Yes.
As in... evidence for murder.
I have a question about that, actually. If you're allergic to soba, does that mean you're allergic to the noodle broth too?
Shisho's not her father, by
Not
the
her
way.
father?
No.
I thought it was father.
No, it's like teacher, father figure, maybe.
Oh.
Her dad was the previous Uendo.
I thought that's who the father was.
No.
Oh.
Shisho's tornado.
I thought they were just the same person. Well, this makes the whole case a lot different now.
If you're allergic to the soba, does that mean you're allergic to the noodle broth too?
Well, the buckwheat from the noodle can dissolve into the broth, so duh. Touching soba broth can be just as deadly for me. Don't you know anything? What an amateur!
I'm sorry. Do I look like a doctor to you?
Look. Anything that has soba in it, or anything that has touch soba, is like poison to me. So, I never could have committed that murder in the dressing room.
So, I just want to cover all of my bases, but could the murder have possibly occurred somewhere other than the dressing room?
That is out of the question. By even asking, you show your complete disregard for all we have discussed until now.
Yes, I have to agree. The defense can't go around suggesting new premises without basis.
Unfortunately for you, Shisho didn't take a single step from his dressing room around the time of the murder.
Well, that is unfortunate for everyone.
I feel like I'm having an allergic reaction to my eye right now.
Geiru could not have possibly committed this crime in a room where soba was being made. Finally, the time has come at last for the last rites of the victim to begin.
Well, what would Mr. Wright do at a time like this? Off gets! There's only one thing to do!
What are you smiling about? Has the pressure overwhelmed you?
Nope. It's just the worst of times are when the lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
I see. You have no rebuttal, and so the only thing left for you to do is smile.
Oh, that's where you're wrong. I do have a rebuttal.
No, you!
Turn your thinking around, Athena. Don't try to figure out how Geiru, who is allergic to soba, could commit the crime. Figure out how Geiru, who could be in that room and not have an allergic reaction instead.
Let me rest. Maybe if I have a lump of regular flour dough for udon noodles. But I'm fresh like my soba. You don't let soba dough rest. All about the three freshes. Grind the buckwheat seeds fresh. Cut dough fresh and boil the noodles for...
He's blacked out.
And your black quill.
It appears to have been written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting. Do not disturb.
Yes, that's the note I saw after reading that. Well, who wouldn't think Shisho was napping? If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat. I don't...
Mon Dieu! What if that certain piece of evidence doesn't mean what I think it means? If that's the case, I might be able to prove that Geiru could have committed this crime.
No matter how hard you search your mind, You cannot overturn facts.
Well, Miss Sykes, if you have no further objections, I'll hand down my ruling.
True, I can't overturn facts, but what if we got our facts about the piece of evidence wrong?
The tree fridges.
Got our facts wrong? What are you talking about now?
And which piece of evidence do you mean, Miss Sykes? Please point it out to this court.
This evidence proves that Geru could have killed her master, even with her soba allergy.
I think it's actually the crime scene report again.
No way, but possibly.
Do you think it's the crime scene photo?
I think it's the crime scene photo. Balloon act. Soba glutton.
You don't have like a menu or anything from.
Oh, like a menu we can order off of?
That'd be great.
I can't wait for these dumplings to be explained.
Yeah, why?
The dumplings were the murder weapon.
No, or is that just a misdirect?
No.
Yeah, it's
the
gotta
badge?
be.
It's gotta be.
The badge? Okay. It's gotta
Like-
be the badge.
Like, my thoughts are that she just turned him into dumplings and is like, here you go, puppy.
Oh.
And I was talking about how you shouldn't feed dumplings to dogs because it doesn't contain the nutritional information that they need.
But they're so delicious. Soba noodles from scratch in the room. Yeah, room is covered in soba flour. Yeah, I mean, it's just gotta be this one. I feel like I presented this like 5 times.
It's
but
just
here it
constantly
goes.
this.
But it's great.
And it makes sense, actually, because he said we
It's
gotta
not
rethink.
soba, it's udon!
I believe Geru used this to avoid triggering an allergic reaction.
Oh shit, I might have been wrong.
It is time to let it go and move on, defense.
Huh?
How could that possibly be used to avoid triggering an allergic reaction? There are cases in which people have died from inhaling even a tiny amount of soba flour.
How very scholarly of you, prosecutor. I see you've studied up on allergies as well.
It's not how did she avoid an allergic reaction. It's why didn't she have an allergic reaction in the first place. That's your puzzle to solve.
Why didn't she have an allergic reaction in the first place? Right! Thanks, Simon. She used her dog as a breathing mask.
Oh.
This evidence proves that Geru could have killed her master, even with her soba allergy.
Okay,
Well,
let's just read these real quick.
oh, I totally
Yeah.
did. So it wasn't that one.
Stop trying to make the crime scene photo a thing, Clay. Right? Because, like, we know. But do we know? You know? Because it kind of feels like it could be the resting note where it's like, she didn't use soba flour, she used regular udon flour and let the noodles rest. Or he was making udon flour because...
Oh, damn. You're really probably quite correct. Because we're like...
right, you let it rest. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. And that's the thing, it's like...
Because it's not Shisho that was resting, do not disturb. It's the noodles that were
Yeah.
resting.
Yeah,
Do
because
not disturb.
he wouldn't cook soba noodles,
Yeah, yeah.
which is why he had Bucky deliver them.
Yeah.
I did?
He was making udon.
Take that!
It's Master Tornado's note.
I
The
did.
note.
Preposterous. What possible connection could there be between the witness's allergy and that note?
The answer lies in the true meaning of this note.
Its true meaning.
This note does not mean I am resting, do not disturb, as we had assumed. But rather, it actually means this dough is resting, do not disturb it.
Wait a minute, Athena. That doesn't make any sense.
You're right, it doesn't. After all, as Bucky told us many a time, You don't let soba noodles rest.
What's all this jibber jabber got to do with anything?
This is it, the home stretch. This note and Mr. Wet's word have led me to the conclusion that Master Tornado was...
Not making anything. Making udon noodles.
Cool. And that's what they were yelling about? What is this filth?
Maybe.
The victim, Typhoon Tornado, was not making buckwheat noodles. He was making ordinary udon noodles instead.
Polkunka!
That layer of flour in the dressing room wasn't soba flour, but plain old wheat flour for udon. So actually, it was possible for Geiru to be in the room and kill her master.
Oh my god, casual. And there's the mash she used to do it. No, kidding.
What? But if that's true, it changes everything.
Your Honor, the defense requests that the flour in the room be tested immediately.
But soba noodles were found in the bowl, and Geiru did not have a reaction on her hand. Or did have a reaction on her hand. How do you explain those things?
Well...
Even if it were udon flour instead of soba, you still cannot prove Geiru committed the crime.
But...
Don't lose your nerve now. Keep charging forward or you'll feel my blade at your back.
Enough of the threats already, I got it! Jeez. Talk about pressure. All right, Athena, take a deep breath and go over everything again. In my mind palace!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna revisualize the case from start to finish. I have to find conclusive evidence that Geiru committed the murder. What was Master Tornado making in his dressing room?
Ramen.
Ramen? Where the heck did that come from? Nobody said a single word about ramen today. I have to remember more carefully.
I'm hungry.
What was Master Tornado making in his dressing room?
Udon.
Shoo. Master Tornado was making udon.
By my logic, Master Tornado made udon noodles in his dressing room, but something at the crime scene indicates otherwise. What was found in the bowl at the table?
Soba. Ramen.
Huh? Of course there wasn't any ramen at the scene. Athena, I forbid you to think about ramen ever again during this trial.
Worth it.
Oh. Udon. Wait, no.
I know.
No, that's not right. If it had been udon, that wouldn't conflict with what was actually found at the crime scene. No, there weren't any actual noodles at the udon noodles at the case.
Oh shit. Sorry.
There we go. I know, Lisa. That's the power of
There was
suggestion.
soba in the bowl.
I bet you're also feeling like liking the video and subscribing to the channel.
Even though the master wasn't making soba, soba noodles were found at the scene.
There were 2 orcas making soba.
So that means the noodles had to have come from somewhere. Wait a minute. 1 mysterious serving of soba noodles. That sounds familiar. Where did the soba in the bowl on the table come from? No. Geiru is allergic to buckwheat. Just touching it made her hand swell and turn red. She couldn't have made soba noodles. So if that's the case... where did soba in the bowl come from?
I know it's not right, but it's tempting.
Or is it? Oh, the catering service?
Oh, it is right.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Says he had
The
one
soba.
left.
from the master's soba stock.
I thought that Bucky would have delivered it.
The soba noodles found at the scene were from the master's stock of uncooked noodles.
Oh, I am doing it on purpose, Adam. Absolutely. I just want to see the wrong lines.
But then, why would the culprit go out of her way to cook the soba and put it in the bowl?
Oddly in character for Athena as well.
Why did the culprit cook their soba noodles and put them in the bowl?
Well, she likes soba, obviously.
Geiru likes soba? What am I talking about? She's allergic to buckwheat. Even if she likes it, she couldn't eat it anyway. the culprit wanted to hide the udon dough. Soba was found at the scene, so that means the culprit must have taken the udon with her to hide it. But why did the culprit take away to hide it? Because she
Has a grudge against udon.
She has a grudge against udon? That's ridiculous! And anyways, a person who hated udon certainly wouldn't take it with them.
Oh, shoot.
But really, who has ever heard of holding a grudge against an inanimate object?
Oh,
Shit.
Athena, really?
No.
Really, Athena? Damn you, kazoos.
As I look at
I don't know. Things be worth it?
no, yes.
Oh, well, we're gonna find out anyway.
No, that's not it. Garu's allergic to soba. She couldn't even handle soba dough, let alone kill somebody with
I
it.
haven't noticed it until now.
Oh, poor soba dough. I almost falsely accused it of killing someone.
Falsely accused the soba dough.
The Soba Dome.
The murder weapon was udon dough. That's it. The udon dough was the real weapon used to kill the Typhoon Tornado.
Fuck, and she made dumplings out of the udon dough and fed them to her dog.
What's her dog's name? Jugemu?
Jugemu.
Yeah. I wanted to call him Scuffy.
And the reason why no weapon was found is because Garu got rid of the dough somehow.
It's okay, the puppy buried the leftovers.
The real murder weapon was the udon dough the victim made. If we can find this dough, that'll prove my theory correct. And undeniably prove Garu's guilt.
Even if we could find this dough, what makes you think that it would prove she is the one?
Please recall Owen's eyewitness testimony, Prosecutor Sadmati. If the injury on Garu's forehead was caused by the victim's knife, forehead, I don't know why forehead came out,
Forehead.
then Garu's blood must have dripped down onto the dough used as a murder weapon. That'd make the dough pretty conclusive evidence, wouldn't you agree?
Ah, but where is this conclusive evidence? Let us hear your theory on where this murder weapon is.
Well, it's... If I can't tell the answer or find the answer in the evidence I have on hand, we'll lose this trial. So how did Garu get rid of the udon dough? Think, Athena. What do I have that points to the suspicion to Garu's part?
Now then, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. Where is this real murder weapon hidden? Nice barking you did there. I assume you have the bite to back it up. He knows. He knows.
Yep.
Barks has bite. The root beer.
Marks his bike. Was it Danny DeVito who did those commercials? Or no?
I don't think. Oh, maybe he was. I don't remember at all.
What do you mean Barks has bite?
What do you mean Box has bite? Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe. Good commercial.
Stop distracting me, especially not right now.
Not right now.
This piece of evidence can be used to, can point us to the location of the hidden murder weapon.
Dogs are kept in the storeroom.
You monster, GD. Let the dog out.
Hey, what's going on, Adam?
What's your favorite revisualization so far, boys?
Might have been the orcas.
Yes.
Or the magician case.
My favorite was logic chess.
Sorry, my dog ate the evidence, right, lady?
Garu.
Huh? What is it? I'm just an innocent girl. I don't know anything about a murder.
Man, if only she'd eaten it herself, she'd be clear. See?
Yep.
She couldn't eat that. All that carbs would have caused her to balloon up.
Stuff the cute act in your balloon hat. Garu got rid of the dough she used to kill Master Tornado in a bold and daring way. She did it right in front of the prosecutor's nose by feeding it to her dog.
That's like so dark.
No,
Of course. Now it all makes sense. I was puzzled as to why Geru, who should know her own dog's eating habits, would feed Jugemu more than he could possibly finish.
Your Honor, please order an investigation of the yard right now.
And what should the police at the theater be looking for exactly?
Jugemu must have buried his leftover dumplings somewhere around his doghouse. Dumplings that Geru made out of the udon dough with her blood in it.
Yeah.
This is preposterous.
I want to thank you, Simon. If you hadn't kept me going, I might have given up along the way.
What are you blathering on about? You still have work to do. Now, by your hand, finish this wretched case off, Athena.
You got it. Geru, do you remember what you said would happen when the truth was finally revealed? Let's flash back to that.
When the truth's revealed, it'll be your balloon or mine that goes pop. Got it?
Damn, the callback.
Well, now the truth is out, and it looks to me like...
Oh!
It is your balloon that goes pop.
Here it comes.
He gets knocked out every time.
Kunka.
Maybe that's why he actually gets knocked out every trial, so he can't remember.
I guess
He was
maybe.
wrong.
Hey,
I'm making... I was the one who was supposed to inherit that name, but then... And pop!
No.
Oh.
No. No, dear God, no, don't do this.
My balloon's bursted. Daddy, are you mad at me? I've been a bad girl.
Oh, there it is.
Knew it.
Huh. Oh! Oh!
Why is she just 1,000 times better now?
Right?
Are you ready to tell us everything now, Geru?
The whole reason I entered the world of Rakugo was, in the first place, was to follow in my father's footsteps and inherit his stage name.
His stage name? You don't mean...
It's only 1,000 times better because the red nose is gone, by the way.
Yeah.
Uendo Tornado.
I knew I wasn't very good at storytelling, but I thought that if I did the stupid balloon thing like Shisho wanted, I'd inherit the name someday.
But Master Tornado gave the name to his junior disciple.
Yeah. That's why I took my revenge on Shisho during the show celebrating the name succession.
So that was your entire motive?
I doubt anybody else could understand, but inheriting my father's name was everything to me. It was my whole reason for living.
Of all the days you could have taken your revenge, why did you choose the day of the show?
Because I wanted to pay a window back for stealing what was rightfully mine. I wanted to pin the blame on him at the show where all the Tornado fans were gathered.
But then, Wendo tried to shift the blame onto Bucky Wet. And now we know the whole story.
Will anybody ever come up with a more creative way of trying to pin the blame on somebody aside from a dying message written in cards or blood?
Or snow.
I
Or
think
snow.
It's kind of the pinnacle of creativity. so-
Probably. You're probably right.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Plot
Black
twist.
Kitten.
She's flat. Also, Nayuda, let it go and move on, please. All other prosecutors are better than, well, whatever your story's supposed to be. And then this isn't the last game in the series you'll play. Maybe, hopefully, probably.
Probably not. We'll see.
It depends on the stuff around DGS because the copyright is a bit weird. So we can't say for
There's just
certain, but
one more
maybe
thing I want to
later.
know.
Oh.
Did you know Master Tornado was making udon in his dressing room yesterday?
No, I didn't. When I saw the soba making tools, I was worried about my allergy. But it was my only chance to get my revenge on the two of them, so I went ahead and did it.
So, it was a premeditated crime, but in the end, you only went through with it on impulse. Then, the allergic reaction on your hand. Is it from touching the soba in the refrigerator with your bare hands? When you were tampering with the crime scene after your master's death?
Yeah. By that time, I wasn't clear-headed enough to worry about my allergy.
Geiru, how could you do all this? You idiot.
Geru, I get your desire to inherit your father's name. But what you really should have inherited from him wasn't his name, but his heart.
His heart?
You have anything to add, Prosecutor Sadmati? Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
I know, GD.
Miss Athena Sykes.
Yes? That's the first time he used my name.
I shall be sure to remember your name.
Oh, is this character development?
Really?
No, it's so he can cast it down to the pits of hell.
Ah,
It seems he finally recognizes you as a proper adversary.
Thanks. That's all I ask, Prosecutor Sadmati.
It looks like there are no further objections. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant.
Hey, he's looking pretty okay now.
Ah, good. You seem to have made a full recovery. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Bucky Wet.
Hey!
Smug face.
Nice, this is good. I'm the soba guy. Soba
Bucky
stand.
could like almost be like Peter Griffin. Like almost.
Yeah.
This court is adjourned.
Peter, why'd you go to LA to become a soba artist? It was my true calling, Lois. I like noodles now. That's not his voice.
That's close enough.
Congratulations, Bucky. I'm so glad you were found innocent.
Oh, thanks for everything, Miss Chickadee.
But it still sucks that you were accused of a crime you didn't commit. Did Wendo have it out for you or something?
I don't think so.
Wendo said it was a spur-of-the-moment idea he got when he saw the soba-themed cards.
Simon, where have you been?
I stopped in at Wendo's questioning. Only you, Bucky, could get framed for a crime on a whim.
No way. I almost got convicted out of convenience?
Well, at least you've been completely cleared of all charges, so buck up, Bucky. On a more important note, what I really want to know is, why didn't Master Tornado let Geru inherit her father's name?
What do you mean? On a more important note, Miss Chickadee?
Aw, don't be such a wet blanket. Just go with the flow. Now, come on.
Ha.
Is that a pun? I almost got convicted of murder.
You think the Master was trying to encourage her to quit the entertainment business?
Oh, that's not it. He didn't give the name to her because he wanted Geru to find her own calling in life. To perform whatever she wanted without being bound to her father's name of Rakugo. Making udon was his way of showing his support for her in her new endeavor.
So that's why he called you to the theater, huh? To teach you how to make udon?
A more roundabout way I've never seen, but that's Master Tornado for you.
So this entire incident happened because of a misunderstanding. How sad.
It always does.
By the way, Geru wasn't the only person Master Tornado was trying to cheer on. Even though the person in question still seems unaware of the Master's intentions.
What? You talking about me? Come on, no way! All that old man ever did was criticize my soba.
That's not true, Bucky. There must be a way to make Bucky see just how much Master Tornado cared about him.
Oh man, this is
The
what we find out.
deed.
Oh yeah.
I guess, right? It's got to be the deed, right?
Found, yeah.
Yeah. Typhoon Tornado is tragic. But yeah, the deed. Because he didn't do the deed, so he deserves the deed, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Badge? Definitely badge.
Well, while you're deciding, I'm going to play these things.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, Mr. Megahasi!
Congratulations for finishing the 4th case. Have some water.
Cheers!
Thank you. Okay, great. Do deed.
I'll play the other one too, because you have to drink water.
Yeah. Amy Downs!
Chat. Man, Nayuta sucks. Me. You don't have all the facts. Chat. Which are me. I love him.
That's great.
Owen, the 4th case?
Take that!
Take a good look, Bucky. Whose name is on there as the holder of this title deed?
It's still in my name.
Master Tornado was just up to one of
There
his
you go.
tricks when he said he
Inside my
stole the shop from you. He was trying to force you to grow into a truly capable owner in your father's stead.
He probably used some of the tough love on, or he probably used some tough love on you so that the shop wouldn't just go belly up.
Oh, God.
I see. Wait, you never knew. Oh, Master Tornado, I'm so sorry!
Keep working hard, Bucky, and pay him back by living up to his expectations.
Gross. It's the sound that makes that gross.
Yes.
Thanks, Simey. And you too, Miss Chickadee. One day my soba's gonna be so good it'll knock that old man's socks clean
All right,
off.
Ace Attorney Shokugeki crossover.
His
Let's do
dead
this.
body.
I want that game.
Soma shows up to his noodle shop, and then they're like, your noodle's second rate, and he's like, I'll show you second rate, and they both learn a valuable
Objection.
lesson about friendship. Yeah. And then just like there's like 20 flashbacks to Shisho and shit. It's good. It's good. And then everyone gets naked, and the food is delicious.
That's it. After all, I'm the 4th generation owner of Wet Soba. Wet Noodle number 4. Well, I better be getting back to my shop. I gotta get ready for the lunch rush.
Hold on. Could I place an order for delivery, Bucky?
Yes, Miss Chickadee.
Could you deliver a bowl of udon to Geru on behalf of her master?
You got it. I'll make sure it's got all the TLC Master Tornado would have packed into it, too.
Thank you.
Well, see you. Be sure to drop by the shop sometime.
I will, and I'll bring the whole agency with me.
Wow, that's a
So-
lot of business.
I'm
Do
just
us all proud, Bucky.
saying, like, wouldn't there be like soba particles floating around in that shop, regardless of the noodles? And like, I don't
Gail's
know.
not coming. She's in jail.
Yeah, but the thing is, wouldn't that get like into the udon probably?
Wait, what are you saying?
I'm saying that the udon's probably gonna have cross contamination with buckwheat, and basically Geru's gonna die.
Have you ever thought, no?
No.
Peace out.
Bucky is like a noodle savant, okay? He wouldn't let that happen.
Now,
It's nice to see somebody giving it their all, isn't it? I wonder if I leveled up any thanks to this case.
Don't kid yourself. The trial would have been a spectacle and a half had I not been by your side.
You don't know that.
For a lawyer who's versed in psychology, you're too full of weak points. You need to learn how to analyze yourself more objectively.
I'm glad you understand me, Serenity Love. You're the only one who does.
Or you could just teach me your famous mind trick, Simon.
No.
Way to shut someone down. And why not?
Because the more pesky lawyers there are, the harder my job becomes. So it's in my best interest for you to remain green forever.
Hey, what about what's in my best interest, huh? Besides, weren't you the one who had the wool pulled over your eyes by Wendo?
Must you remind me? How could I have known Wendo would do time sober?
Hey, speaking of time soba, I just thought of something funny.
Oh, goody. I can't wait.
Okay, here it is. In time soba, why didn't
Ma.
mall number 9 get counted? Come on, do you know, Simon?
How should I know?
Because 7, 8, 9. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Thank you.
Athena's pet. Oh.
Oh, wow. I've never seen someone put the T in Raffle.
Oh yeah. Rotful.
ROTFL.
That I should have known. Come on, let's go get soba or something and go home.
Your treat?
I'll treat you to 50% of the tab. And don't forget, you still owe me for that manju.
Really, Simon? It wouldn't hurt you to pay for me every once in a while, you know.
I think I just saved your ass.
And you said 50% of the tab. Your tab at the soba shop? How long has that tab been running?
Quit squawking and start walking, Athena.
I'm not a bird. I'm a lady.
Yeah, you tell him, Ms. Chickadee.
Hey, wait for me!
The greatest ship of all. Friendship.
Ah, yes.
I may still have a ways to go as a lawyer.
I can't believe Simon's about to enter his ship. Simon X Sober Shop.
But just like Mr. Wright, Apollo, and Simon before me, I'm gonna get there someday. After all, I've inherited their passion for our courts and the law. I'm gonna butcher the hell out of this.
Do it.
Oh, shit.
Japa-da-ba!
Well, that was the line.
End.
You're right, GD. Friendship is a good ship.
Oh, what is happening, Mono Doof?
Tornado, how about try talking directly to people?
Oh no, bad communication. It's sad.
Man.
This case is this whole game's been a lot of sad cases.
So this puts us in a really awkward position that I
Right.
haven't thought about.
Oh, right.
Right?
Right?
I mean, because we have tomorrow's stream, and that's the last stream.
And then
Yes.
we have a week off.
And then we have a week off.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really make sense to start a
The
new
next
case,
case.
and then take a week off.
Right?
Doesn't.
No, we'll definitely do the art. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Would we do a preview? Do you want to do a preview? And
No.
then
Yeah,
that'll-
we can, wait, huh?
like the preview for the week?
Yeah, we can. It has a great cliffhanger. We can watch the thing and then wait an entire week to do it.
Yeah, I say we watch the start of the case and then we just watch it again when we get back.
Yeah, totally.
Fine. But then we'll do something else Monday then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
We'll do something else tomorrow morning.
Yeah, tomorrow morning there will be certainly do a stream of dreams. Oh.
Oh no!
It's time for a revolution! That's far enough. Who's there?
Oh my god, is it happening?
The Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
But wait, that's not all. Oh.
Good people of Kurain, we can't allow things to go on like this. The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. And to the Garenian regime, make no
Garenian?
mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you.
Ooh.
A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
Damn.
Dun, 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 dun.
Damn, those taiko drums, right?
All right, so good. So everybody, thanks so much, and don't forget to throw a thumbs up on the video. I've got some stuff to put up on the board. Like I said, there'll be a stream going on tomorrow. We'll let you know what that's going to be coming up soon. Follow our Discord, follow our Twitter, follow those good things, and TPD.
Okay, we've completed all cases and wrapped up the story in a nice bow. What about Athena's case? Kassa! All right, cram the second case into one court day.
No, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even do an investigation, eh?
No,
Yeah, wow. That was just like a whole thing.
stuck right in there, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm completely unprepared and I don't know what to do.
Hey, oh, TBD.
As fun as that case was, I still feel like it was a filler case. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with the overarching story.
I thought a little bit of that too. Just like a thought on it a bit.
I mean, like, yeah. Aww. What does that say?
Aw.
But Berg.
Brug?
Brug.
Bruh. Bug.
Bruh.
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 Oh, it's Bucky.
Oh, yeah,
Ueno,
Bucky.
and Yeru.
I guess Rakugo, maybe. The top one there.
That's fine.
Simon is so cool.
So cool. Son of a bee.
Athena's so happy. Yeah, I think it was a fun case, though. I mean, like, you know, even if, let's just say, that case could not happen and this game would still have the same overarching story, it would have 100% less Simon, and that sucks. So, I'm glad. And I think that, to a certain degree, you can say that we got some character development out of all parties.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got some little things where it was like, you know, Apollo is helping Trucy out with her magic show and stuff, and it's just kind of like, you know, life as it is while Phoenix is away, because, you know, like, you're there and you're like, oh yeah, Phoenix is doing some stuff, but what's happening back home? And this is what's happening back home, you know?
Yeah.
The agency doesn't rest, and it's fun, so I think it's great, and I don't think that everything needs to do with the overarching story. So I'm glad this case exists. Okay, fight me. I enjoyed it.
How many likes are on the video?
Oh, really, Megahasi? I definitely don't see it.
It doesn't seem to be here. 103.
Yeah, we're doing the SOAR raffle at the end of the next stream. Monday, just stay tuned, because I don't think we're gonna do Ace Attorney tomorrow. So we're gonna come back with episode 5. Boy, like July 9th, I think.
Let me tell you.
It seems like so far away.
So far, yeah, it'll be July 9th. Because that'll still be within the week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So far away.
Yeah. 9th, it'll be Tuesday. Tuesday.
And yeah, sorry, Megahasi, I don't see anything after the water, I think it was.
Yeah, we got...
Yeah, water was the last one 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, and congrats for finishing the 4th case. Have some water. We had that one.
Thank
read
you.
Out.
Prior to that
Dragon
was
never
1 hour
yields.
ago with the $5 donation. Isn't it great that prosecutors aren't punished for indicting the wrong person multiple times, but the defenses risk losing their badge if they do the same one? Yeah.
Yeah. Prosecutors certainly have more power in this world and resources.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, we didn't do that. And then we're in AX, so watch out for a Fire Emblem playthrough. It's going to be posted up at 3:30 coming up. Tonight is Persona 4 Golden.
Yeah, I hope so. I actually, I forgot to ask. I got to double check a guide here and see if we need to pass the next boss to proceed.
Oh, we got to go back here and do this.
A new member!
Hey, DFM!
DFM, thank you for freaking the
Oh, ringing up on a big goof?
Yeah, that's the one.
Nice.
Thank you again, Soba DFM.
Wow, thank you.
Always send
Man,
love and appreciation.
One day YouTube will finish this beta and we'll actually get proper notifications for the
Yes.
tiers. So that's
Yeah, because I'm like trying to figure out where it's going, and then yeah. So we're
Damn.
that's a million waffles given away right now.
To
which
chat,
is
yeah.
10 entries into the Sora raffle that's happening during the next stream.
that is
Somebody's
a
gonna have 10
glory
more
to
entries.
Nyankind.
Glory,
Glory to
Nyankind.
Nyankind. Man, we haven't said that in a while.
Yeah. True.
I missed that meme.
Good
Good
meme.
meme. Glory to Nyankind.
So I guess we're gonna hang out here for a bit while we let all the guys get enter. So how you guys feeling today?
Yeah, tell us.
I'm
That should be an
sleepy.
exclamation point DFM because that's 10 entries.
Yeah. It's a heckin' cool Sora, man. I love Clay was the one that found this, and it's got Halloween Sora. The box is awesome and all Halloweeny.
Are those masks? Oh, they are different masks for him. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah. So, and then as is with the waffle economy, you get your waffles, you spend them, and then they're going to be reset and they're going to start over again. Tomorrow's going to, next month's going to be a bit of a shorter month because waffles are going to be, waffles are going to start a bit later.
Like I could keep the bot open on my computer and just we could hope it connects when we stream.
But we can do that. We can do
We
that.
could just hope.
Yeah, we just hope. Oh, the bots are still there. All right, let's see who's winning this 10 entries into this.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm picking it.
There's no way you could move the bot to the laptop. It'd be too hard to start it up each time.
Yeah.
I'm picking it.
All right.
Boom. Adam.
Hey, Adam.
No,
Adam. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Adam.
Thanks for being out here and entering all the time, Adam.
Schwartz.
There you go. Adam, you got 10 entries. And
Yeah, I was solving problems in my mind, Mifa. I didn't find a conclusion, though. Oh,
my zeros.
Yanny, of course. I knew there was a solution to this.
What?
Just use the tool that Dan showed us. The Google Remote Desktop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yo.
can do it now with your brand new phone.
I can.
I know, it's super cool. I'm really amazed at how well it works.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll make sure my computer can boot on via LAN. Actually, why
So
would I need to do that?
Be at
I
the
guess it's
next
just yours. Yeah, we'll set that up for yours.
yeah.
Good idea.
Okay. All right, everybody. We'll see you in 1 hour for Persona 4 Golden.
Bye.
Bye. I love you. Bye.